Well, hello everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the Bitcoin Lumen chart. Hello everybody. I am not your financial advisor and I am not your president, but I am here to share with you my price prediction for Stellar Lumens and the Bitcoin chart, not the US dollar chart. Do not get these two confused. I do not really care too much about the price of any of these coins that I share technical analysis with compared to the US dollar chart. My main concern is Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a more valuable long term longevity than the US dollar or any other world fiat currency. Some of y'all already know this, so this is mostly for people who are new to cryptocurrencies and only concerned about the value of their coin in US dollar value, which is important in a sense for those who plan to cash out and pay some bills, that's understandable, but if you haven't figured it out yet, the fluctuation of Bitcoin controls the prices of all other altcoins. Let's get right to this, folks. Stellar Lumens is doing really good right now, in my opinion. We had a very good breakout a couple weeks ago, and now we are back testing the previous breakout to confirm it is support. Let's have a look at this graph here. Loading, 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 loading screen. Yes, yes indeed. All right, here we have the weekly chart. And for past reference, we go look at the May to April 7, 2017. We had a prior breakout before the ultimate breakout. I am predicting that in current situation with Bitcoin consolidating in between 12,000 and 10,500, a lot of major altcoins will have similar results. But this is not the ultimate altcoin rally. A lot of people will be convinced that it is. If it plays out in similar ways that it did back in early 2017, we'll have a major quick run up very quickly, lasting only for a couple of weeks, then slowly bleeding back off to prior resistance. Right now, the price is slightly above this. We're making a higher low. Ultimately, we came all the way up to a dollar, US dollar terms, and we slowly came back down. This green line here represents the current price, and we're above where we were back then. I have major moving averages of 50-day moving average. Well, this would be the weekly. They all work the same. The 50 is white, the yellow is 21, and the red should be, if I'm assuming, the 200. I forgot. But my main concern is, no, the green is 200. I think this red is like a 10-day moving average. These are my four major moving averages. Once we cross above the 50-day and the 20-day or weekly, which is in red, white, and yellow, that becomes bullish. It's bearish when it crosses below this and travels down. Not until it crosses back above we become bullish. We are at that state again, folks. My short-term price range is 1,300 to 1,400 satoshis. Depending on the price range of Bitcoin, will determine between 13 to 14 to 15 cents. It all depends on Bitcoin when you compare it to US dollar. That will be the first major resistance. As you see here, we're back testing previous resistance. All this was resistance. We broke through this. Now we find resistance here. Back testing where we broke out from. If this holds, we will continue to retest the upper resistance until we break above and gather more support. The next major target will be around an estimated of 23 cents to 22 cents, give or take, depending on Bitcoin. But this would be at around the 2,100 Satoshi mark. And up here, we just keep going on, but we're not going to get that far ahead now, are we? RSI is my major indicator that I use. We're currently making higher lows, excuse me, and we have more room to test the previous tops. Stellar Lumens is a great project. Fundamentally, they have signed some deals with Samsung. Their current circulating supply is roughly 22 billion, with a maximum supply of 50 billion. This is very good, considering last time, US dollar wise, Stellar Lumens reached $1 with 100 billion max supply and roughly 18 billion coins. In May 20th of 2020, on the US dollar chart, Stellar Lumens reached 98 cents for 1 hour. This was a quick test of upper resistance of $1. Anyway, short-term looks, we are looking good for Stellar Lumens. Let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. As you can see, I have traced out the pattern of resistance and support, showing that this channel must come to conclusion no later than August the 20th, August 11th of 2020. I forgot what date it is, but I'm pretty sure we can look at that later. August 11th, I will predict that we will break out by then, and 70% chance we will break out to the upside. 30% chance we'll go to the downside. As you can see here in the lower time frame, somebody has made a massive wick. This wick right here, let's get a little better look at this right here. I want you to just look at the percentage range of this wick from top to bottom. 73% move. That is insane. There's a lot of volatility coming in Stellar Lumens. A lot of volatility. This is evidence right here. I will post another update on this chart once we do break out. Until then, we're in this range. We're not going nowhere. This is a consolidation phase. Buy them if you got them. If you want them. I don't know. I can't give you financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, and I am not your president.